Hello, um, this is my first video, so bear with. Um, so I started this content page to do with my mental health, just to get it out there really, that, we all suffer. But I think for me to do this and let people know what I've been through would help anyone that's going through it at the moment. So this is just a video just to give you a bit of insight, and I'll keep posting videos regularly. Yeah, and we'll get through and we'll have some fun along the way. So my mental health started in 2000, after I'd had my first son when he was 6 months old. It was completely out of the blue and didn't know what it was. I had numerous visits to the doctors. None of them ever mentioned depression, nothing, until one day I went to the doctors because I couldn't cope anymore, and my husband was going through it, bless him, and it was a real battle, real battle, and the doctors diagnosed me with postnatal depression. So having a name for it helped a bit, yeah, it did, because I knew that I wasn't going mad. So yeah, but I would cry, I would shout at Darren, I'd kick him, I'd slap him. It was horrific. It was horrific. If I was him, I wouldn't have stood around. I'd have been gone. But back then, no one really spoke about postnatal depression. No one really knew about it. Whereas nowadays, everybody knows about it. But I think what contributed to it as well, though, was the fact that I just moved up country away from all my family and my friends. And Declan was only 4 months old when we moved. So it was a big thing. I was only 20. And Declan was not an easy baby. He was horrible. He was horrible. He just cried all the time. He never slept. He just cried. So if you put him in a pushchair and took him anywhere, you were running to wherever you needed to get, just so you could get there quick, because he was just screaming. If you bathed him, he was screaming. Yeah, he was vile. So he wasn't the easiest of babies. So yeah, so I went to the doctors, was medicated, and then things got a bit better, but it took a long time. So it's not nice, but my journey started with postnatal depression before it turned into depression, anxiety. That was that bad that I couldn't leave the house. I missed out on a lot of my kids' lives because I don't remember a lot of stuff that happened, I suppose. Yeah, a hell of a lot, but there's so much to my story and the years that I have suffered. It's 25 years. There's a lot of things that need to be said, I feel, for people to understand that it's normal. And it can happen to anybody, and you're not alone. And I still suffer now. I'm not completely 100% better. I'd say I'm about 70. And now my daughter is nearly 14 and she's suffering badly with anxiety to the point that she hasn't been to school for a year. I've tried reaching out to everybody for help for her, and I keep getting doors slammed in me, but I won't give up. I will get her the help and the support that she needs. But whilst doing this, I need to keep myself well as well. So I don't know really. I've just got to, just got to plough on, keep things going, and try and live a normal life as possible. But each one of my videos, I will put more detail in, because if I sat here and told you everything, it would be hours and hours and hours. Whereas I don't think that's very good for anybody. But if anybody is suffering and they just want to reach out and talk, just DM me, it's fine. But we will win this battle, we will. But for now, I'm gonna keep ploughing on, and I'll probably start putting videos up each day, depending on how my mood is. The last couple of days haven't been too great, so please follow me, subscribe, and help me let people know that if you're suffering, it's okay. You can speak out, and by speaking out, it does help, because I feel that this is going to help me. And maybe I can get some advice and things along the way to help my daughter, and maybe push and try and get some help for her so she can live a life that a teenager should be living, and not constantly in the house with no friends, no school, and existing. She needs to be living as a teenager. So please help me by following me and advising me as we start on this journey of content creating together, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I will give it a go and we'll see where it goes from there. So thank you, and I will catch you soon.